Friday. How are you guys doing? It's Friday. Yay. Okay, um, I had mentioned that I had like 20 videos planned out and then I lost them on my laptop. So, one of the things I wanted to do was one day be inspirational and motivational. And also kind of like let my hair down and act my crazy self. I'm kind of excited. Tomorrow I'm going to go, and I've got two cats. They got to get their shots, their kittens, and schedule them to be spayed and neutered because I don't want any more than two cats. I didn't want them, but I have them. They was put in my path, and well, now they're mine, and I love them dearly. So, but tomorrow my cousin and I are going. We're kind of goofy, and we're still a little bit youthful, and tomorrow my cousin and I bought us crowns, little tiaras, and we're going to dress up, and we're going to hang out, and we don't drink. We do party, but we don't drink. Okay. We're children from the 70s. We graduated in 80. So, and we don't do hard drugs. But yes, we do imbibe and let the devils let us. And we will tomorrow. Okay, so anyhow, we're going to wear our tiaras and fancy. Well, I'm going to be wearing a caftan. I'm fat, so this is more comfortable. And I'm going to spend the night with her. And I'm really looking forward to it because we had so much fun when we were kids and we would spend nights together. I practically lived with her and her family. Her and her sister Kathy, who's a few years older than us. I practically lived with them in the summertime. It was like my second home. Okay, so Fridays is going to be Friday Feels. That's what we're going to call it. Friday Feels, inspiration to carry you through. Yeah, I had to write all of it down. I'm sorry. I'll get better. Fridays are for focusing, finishing, celebrating the week's success. You're done with the week. You've done worked your Monday through Friday job, if you're lucky enough to have a Monday through Friday job. If you're off this weekend, you're going to be catching up on housework. Yeah, running grandkids here or there, or running the kids here and there. And you're going to try to enjoy your weekend, but I was a single mother, so and even when I was married, I know what weekends were like. So you finished up the work week, you're home, and you got all this other stuff to do, and you got to do it, and you get it done. So this is for, maybe you're thinking of doing something different. Maybe there's a tug or a pull that you need to be doing something different. Yeah, that lamp is casting a shadow on my face. Okay, there. It's still going up. We'll get to this. I have to figure out what color I'm going to paint it. Sorry about that. I know. I told you. I am my absent-minded professor father's daughter. Okay. All right. So, think about doing something different. Thinking about going in a different direction. Something's pulling at you because I'm trying to inspire you to do what makes you happy, to give you the courage, the inspiration, the kick, the push, the desire to go and do what makes you happy. Life is short. And when you're 60, it's even shorter. And when you're 63, it's even more shorter. So that's why I started this channel. I wished I would have known about all of this years ago. Just imagine how far I could be by now. I wished I would have had more confidence in my art. And I just pushed myself to go to local galleries and sell them online, but I didn't. And then I saw a video that in my recommended that was really completely out of place to be recommended to me. I'm a news junkie, and I follow a lot of news, independent news. Midas Touch, Brian Tyler Cohen, Adam Mocker, Luke Beasley, Michael Cohen. I think I said that. Yep, Michael Cohen. Glenn Kirshner. I follow a lot of progressive news on YouTube. And then, there are some paranormal things that I watch with my son. And there's some comedians I watch. And this girl just showed up in my recommended, and it just didn't make any sense to me as to why. Who is this? What? Something DoDash? You can make money on YouTube? What? You can make money on YouTube? Bull. And I clicked on it. And she was so inspiring. She was real. Like, she wasn't faking anything. She was her true self. She was wacky when she needed to be wacky. If she was depressed, she was depressed. If she was upset about her face being broke out, she was just this real, natural, authentic person that was saying, hey, you can make money on YouTube. And I just kept watching her. And I thought, you know what? I could do that. I could really do that. I could do that with my paintings. And painted furniture and trash to treasures and makeovers. I could do that. What else do I have to do in the daytime? Chase cats? Okay, so I started, and I really didn't put a lot into it, I made a couple videos here and there. And then I got serious that I had pretty much put one up every day for almost a week. And even though 14 subscribers to some is just 14, it's nothing. To me, it's a lot. Okay? 14 people out of all the people that saw the videos and watched them decided to subscribe and follow me. And it has given me confidence and courage and inspiration to do this. So, Fridays, we're going to do Friday Feels, inspiration. We're going to talk about you getting motivated to do what you feel your soul, your heart, your inside, your spirit, your life is calling you to do. It could be anything. It could be maybe you want to eat healthier, or you want to be in better shape. You want to lose weight. You might want to look for another job. Maybe the one you're at isn't what you like. It's dead end. You're not happy. Maybe you want to go to school. Maybe you want to get an IT certification. Maybe you want to be a content creator. Maybe you want to learn how to paint and you can flip furniture. Well, all those things and then some you can do. You can do anything you want to do. But you got to have something of a plan. And even if you don't have a halfway decent plan, you got to show up and you got to participate. And you got to be consistent. And you got to be yourself. And I'm working on that. It's kind of weird looking at myself in front of me. I'll get there. So, every Friday is a chance to start fresh and set new goals. So while you're home this weekend, in between loads of laundry and grandkids coming over, or kids having to be run here, there, everywhere, take a moment to relax and think, is there something I feel I need to do? And if you feel that tugging, then you need to do it. You need to find your right path. And what's your goal? What exactly are you trying to achieve? Yeah, I have to read. I'm sorry. I'm old. Want to get in better shape? What are you going to do to get in better shape? Eat healthier, work out more, start a new hobby, take up crocheting, take up painting. Just something creative. If it's calling for you to be creative, be creative. Or, I need to learn something. I'm sure there's lots of artists around in your hometown, somewhere near you, that's doing wine painting parties, or maybe there's a local little gallery. Find them on Facebook, follow them, see if they have artists that's doing things. Maybe you want to learn photography. So whatever it is that you're interested in doing, you need I have never met a male cat that fusses as much as him. He is like an old woman. This won't take long. Maybe you need to go back to school and finish your degree or get a degree. Maybe you want to be a content creator. Well, you have to take steps to do these things. It just doesn't happen overnight. And it doesn't happen just after trying it one time. You have to be consistent, and you have to believe in yourself, and you have to know that, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I have faith in you. I have faith in my son. When everyone else gave up on him, my son is a recovering addict, and he has been in treatment for almost 4 years. Now, that doesn't mean that he's been 100% sober. It's called recovery after all. And you're in recovery. You know, you're recovering. You're not recovered. So there are some slip-ups. But I am proud to say that almost 7 months he has been drug-free. He has passed all of his drug tests at the clinic. And he is getting ready to start 2 channels on YouTube. Matter of fact, Saturday he's buying his computer. He's already got a couple of pieces of equipment that he can start out with. And one of his channels he wants to do is for addicts, a safe place for them to come and have support, be inspired, be empowered. That light went off. Now it ain't come back on. Okay, so he wants to do that, and because he feels that he needs to give back. So back to you got to take steps to reach a goal. And what are the steps that, you might want to write these things down. What steps do you need to take to reach that goal? Obviously, if you want to be an art professor, you need to get in college and do that. If you want to do an IT certification program, you have to go to school for that. If you want to be a content creator, then you need to start watching videos on how to be a content creator. Watch them. Take notes. Listen to them. Especially the ones that they're killing it. Okay, when I say killing it, I'm not talking about Mr. Beast kind of killing it. And actually, Mr. Beast is not number 1. He's like number 15. And if you don't know who Mr. Beast is, he was a gamer, a teenage kid, playing video games and doing it on YouTube. And he became a multi-millionaire. He has a safe in his house that is over 1,300 square feet, and security is extremely tight. And the only reason why I know about the safe is because a friend of mine's husband worked a job. And he called her and said, "You're not going to believe where I'm working today." And they knew about they didn't know Mr. Beast, but they knew about Mr. Beast through the grandkids playing video games, and they know, the boys knowing about it. So, yes, he has a safe that's bigger than a house. They don't know what for. Doesn't matter. And no, you will never be able to breach his security. Okay, so don't think about it. Mr. Beast is like ranked number 15. So there's 14 more above him making more money. So there's a pie, and there is a piece of the pie for everybody. Artists, storytellers, paranormal people, IT people, tarot cards, people up in 70 years old deciding they're going to go live in a hostel in Paris, people living in cars that are homeless. You got a story, tell it. And so, but you gotta watch some videos on what you need to do. There's several that I follow, but I can't remember their names right off the top of my head. I do watch Doe Dash. She is extremely inspirational, and she's real. And I really hate it when I see the negative videos about her. She came from very humble beginnings, and she is making really good money now. But she has worked her butt off to do that. And yeah, people want to be negative. That ain't gonna last. But she is humble enough, it might not last. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep participating and showing up. Showing up and participating. Okay, let's get back to this. What are your current challenges or concerns about what you might have a pull to do? Something different. Leave the marriage. Go ask the guy out that you really like and y'all been flirting. Or, change careers. Do something different. Be a dog groomer. You can do anything you want. And are you questioning your path? Are you sitting there asking yourself, is this something I want to do? Do I really want to put all this into it? I was a single mother and worked at least one full-time job or two part-time jobs, and went to school full-time and lived in a state where I had no family. Fortunately, my son was a teenager, so, it wasn't like I was leaving a 6-year-old at home by himself. And I wanted a better life. I wasn't going to get a better life staying employed at Walmart part-time and cleaning up rental units whenever that was available to do. A friend of mine, her family owned rental property and built houses, so I was fortunate enough that she needed help, I'd go help. And we painted doctor's office buildings, or doctor's offices, So I always worked at least one job and went to school. Are you facing obstacles? You want to go back to school, but what are you going to do about babysitting? You want to go to Paris and live, but what are you going to do about your husband? Leave his ass. I'm sorry. This is a little bit of me coming out. I've not had good luck with men, I don't know why. I know I have a high set of standards. I would not expect out of the man in my life, or that has been in my life, to do anything that I wouldn't do. Be honest. If you're thinking about messing around, let me know. Let me make the decision. Don't do it behind my back. I'm not going, that was never my thing. I didn't, I'm not going to say I was innocent, but that would be, you got to go. If I just suspected that I'm not being respected and you're fooling around. And if you are facing obstacles, what are they? Well, think about what the obstacles are and how can you get around them. This weekend, when you're sitting around, those few 5 minutes, and something comes to you, you know what, I'm going to write a book. I can write a book. Yeah, you can. You can write a book. Write a book. Then take the steps that's needed for you to do that. And one of my son's former girlfriends, she wrote a book. I am very proud of her. She did. She actually wrote a book. And it sold pretty good. She did really well. So, write a book, write a book. You can do anything you want to do. Believe in yourself. Take steps to achieve your goal. Most importantly, don't give up. Keep pushing. I wished when I first started painting that I had more confidence. But I didn't. And now I'm 62 out of, I would like for you to like me and watch my shows. But if you don't, you don't. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, I know that. I'm not really opinionated, but I can be vocal. And I can set people straight. I'm not a know-it-all. I just know a lot of things. Okay, I'm a nerd. A dork. As my baby sister would say, a dweeb, because I was always, my nose was stuck in a book all the time. I was always learning stuff. So, this one isn't going to be a long one, okay? Because I'm sleepy. And tomorrow's going to be a long day, especially hanging out with my cousin. And we always have fun when we're together. And we laugh, we cut up, we have good times. And so I'm looking forward to that. And I hope you have a good weekend. You might see us, I might talk her into joining me tomorrow night or Saturday. I've been trying to talk her into doing a YouTube channel. She's got stories to tell too. And she's a beautiful person inside and out. And, but we're going to do the queen for the day. We're going to wear our little tiaras and probably order something fancy and party, and we might even be dancing. You actually might see me and my cousin doing the 80s. You might. It might happen. Yeah, if you stuck this song and you saw that, you're probably like, oh my God, this woman's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm old. I can get by with these things. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye. And peace be with you. Remember, you can do anything you want. You just have to take the steps to do it. Okay. We'll talk about something else next Friday. But Fridays are Friday Feels. We're going to cover addiction. We're going to cover loving an addict. We're going to cover losing a child to overdose. That's happened with a few of my friends. Talk about health problems. So Friday Feels is whatever we feel like talking about. And if you have a suggestion, please put it in the comments. So like, subscribe, share, and come back. All right? I'll see you next time.